He's awesome.
Do you guys ever interact? Because I feel really bad for him. He's always there separately on the side.
Like, no, but you've got the, we hang out together. He's a great guy, fun guy to be with.
They hung out 3-4 times.
After the show, he's like, ये पिक्चर चेस में मैं पैसे डाल दूं, मैं भी डाल दूं. हमने पागल है, हम पागल है, इतना नेगोशिएट किया है, इतना लड़े, और तू कह रहा मेरे को भी थोड़ा दे दो, मेरे को भी थोड़ी एलोकेशन हो जाएगी. मैं और अश्नीर वहां जान पे खेल के आए, लड़ाई करके आए, कह रहे मैं भी डाल दूं इसमें थोड़े से, सेम वैल्यूएशन पे. मैं पागल है.
He's just feeling FOMO. Everyone who's getting rejected on their way out, Ranveer is signing a check for them. Check डाल देता हूँ. उनको नहीं पता bro. He's just feeling FOMO. Everyone who's getting rejected on their way out, Ranveer is signing a check for them. Check डाल देता हूँ.
Backstage is where we had the most fun. We put on music, we dance. We just have a really good time.
Nice. That sounds awesome. Which brings me to my next question, which I have over here.
40 है तो 40 हो गए, 30 का कॉन्ट्रैक्ट था.
40, yes. Have you
season
ever
2 of the same show चल रहा है.
सर ये मेरा काउंटर ऑफर है सर. ये मेरा काउंटर ऑफर है.
बहुत
देखो मेरे में पेशेंस नहीं है.
नहीं बहुत बोरिंग क्वेश्चंस पूछ रहे हो, बहुत ही ऐसे टैक्टिकल.
What's the one what's the deal you regret like missing out on? What's the one you regret missing out on? The pitch each of you regret missing out on.
So I
think about it in the meantime.
I regretted missing out on that tags deal. The puppet, the chipsy with the healthy angle to it,
right.
And then the dips which were delicious. So we really fought hard for it, and then we lost by like 0.25%. But then the 3 or 4 deals that I lost out. But then after the show got done, I got in touch with them and I've invested in them.
Oh, awesome!
So no regrets anymore.
That's awesome. Aman, how about you?
I think, जो आज एक आई थी ना, I don't know whether you guys saw today's episode, there was these 2 college kids, SRCC kids who started that food venture. I really liked that deal. So I was like, in that 30 minutes, 45 minutes, you sometimes can't even decide whether you want to go ahead, and there are so many other emotions. अभी पिछले episode में 1 crore खर्च के आया, अभी खत्म हो गया, आज का बजट नहीं है, पैसे खत्म, अब कल खर्चेंगे पैसे. So, there are so many different emotions at the same time, but I regretted that deal. I think I should go back to them.
Aman, you and I had discussed that they got a bit distracted because they weren't sure whether it was ethnic foods, and then they got into rice and chawal and dal and all of that, and they didn't know what to focus on.
Yeah, but today I saw them.
Again, you regret it.
Yeah, I have FOMO. I want to go back again. I'll go back to Piyush and say, "Thodi allocation, run Vijay ki tarah. Thodi allocation, very same price."
Give a check. Here you go.
Do you guys do your
problem? मेरा एक problem क्या होता था कि within 15 minutes or rather 10 minutes, I knew whether I wanted to invest or not. So if I didn't want to invest, the balance time इन लोग की बक सुन के मैं पक जाती थी. And I used to say, I'm out. Expertise नहीं है, just to give them an indirect hint कि अभी चुप बैठो यार, खत्म करो.
और कभी-कभी तो नमिता बोलती थी, अब आपके पास सेम कपड़े में मेरे पोज हैं तो डाल देना ना बीच-बीच में, मैं चले जाती हूँ.
Yeah, like at Filmfare and all, just cut to the same reaction of the same people. जो award ले रहे हैं वही audience में भी है.
Madras cut, do you know Madras cut? Have you heard
Yes,
Madras cut?
Yes.
आपके पास मेरा आउट का कट भी है, आपके पास मेरा, हम 4 शाख के साथ भी कर सकते हैं क्योंकि सेम डायलॉग मिक्स हो सकते हैं.
I know, seriously.
How do you manage to all these investments that you're going to make? How do you manage to make time for all of these people also? Because now you've also in some cases promised time on live television. We saw you make the promise. So now, how do you manage that?
Should be, they'll, a lot of deals will not go through. They've all, some of them have, have over-exaggerated their numbers, the due diligence. So just, somebody asked that about the due diligence. So we do due diligence after. It's not that in that 1 hour we've just committed. It's like a soft commitment, and then we do due diligence. And some of them have lied on, maybe exaggerated. Maybe they got nervous, and maybe some of them don't want to, they didn't say what they wanted to say, and we get to know some more details on their businesses. So we do due diligence after the show. There will be some deals which will get out, but most of the deals will go through. And, in terms of time, it is not that, we need to give them time every day or every hour. We've got our businesses to run. So maybe once a month, we'll schedule a Saturday half an hour sorts.
Did you guys feel...
honestly, I'll just take a quick moment. I did not want to be a passive investor because I have enough money to where I just don't want to put money and then just sit and do nothing. I wanted to be part of causes or entrepreneurs who I thought are people or causes or products that I would have a great time with, right? So on my part, 2 comments I'd like to make is, I started the due diligence much earlier because I'm a little nerdy and a little overly organized OCD type. So I've, out of my 25 deals, I've met in person in Pune 20 of the founders. Had lunch with them, given them a factory tour of mjoc and all that. And 5 I've met on Zoom. So I've met every founder and I've been very lucky, knock on wood, that all 25 deals of mine are going to go through. There were no issues in the due diligence. They were like really good people, really great products. So I don't know if it was luck or just smart investing, but I'm going to have fun with these people.
What?
Or the due diligence is done by the wrong guys.
But I'm really looking forward to them. They are awesome guys and girls, the ones they're going to have a fun time with them.
What an entertaining and not at all diplomatic answer that was. Truly making this show more entertaining. My question, look, everyone spent about, a crore and a half, in that range. Like some people went up over 2 crores. Now in a day of 9 pitches, would you get insecure that I haven't deployed any capital today? It's been 4 pitches already.
Yeah. They used to be the moment. यार सुबह से हाथ कुछ हो रहा है यार, पैसे नहीं लगाए, सुबह से boring हो रहा है. So we used to go to the director. अरे अच्छी pitches कब आएंगी? अरे next वाली बहुत अच्छी है. Next.
There were days. You remember, Aman? There were days not a single deal would take place, and you could feel it in our energy level. Like we would go back home really annoyed, and there were days where, out of 9 pitches, we do 5, and the energy and the way we would be, laughing at 10 at night was just a different high. So it definitely could be seen in our body language.
It's almost as if spending money makes people happy. That's crazy.
No, but there were 190 or 2. They were like crazy pitches we attended, and they are showing like maybe 100 odd pitches. A lot of pitches which have happened.
Aman, I want to know what was happening during Hammer Lifestyle, okay? Because the shots they used, okay? Aman's doing this.
Yeah. Super dramatic.
All he's doing.
Yeah. और 2 मिनट चलता वो montage तो push up हो जाता 100%.
What was going on? I personally loved that because Ashneer was playing devil's advocate. Ashneer was he was the conflict in that, right? And that moment was really nice. What was going through your head?
No, तो मुझे लगता है अश्नीर का ना सही है. मेरे को पता है अच्छा क्या लगा उसका. वो अगर वो डील नहीं जीता ना तो कह रहा है अरे मैं तो खेल रहा था और जीता तो देख मैं जीत गया. मैं पागल हूँ. मैं भी अगली बार ऐसे ही करूंगा. हार के बोलूंगा मैं तो खेल रहा था और जीता तो बोल रहा मैं तो जीत गया. पागल है मैं.
Because there's real money at stake here, right, Rohan? Like it felt like Ashneer was playing in that game on behalf of the entrepreneur, right?
Yes.
Because there is competition to a shark.
Like,
would you do that with each other?
I think all of us have seen so many episodes to say whether Ashneer loves the entrepreneurs and he won't care about them. तूने तो पैसे, अरे मैंने देख तेरे पैसे बचा दिए. अरे तू चाहता था भाई, हार गया, मान जा हार गया.
One confession, my Hindi was very poor before joining the show, and Ashneer has contributed significantly to improve my Hindi. And Anupam. The kind of words they were using.
I feel like Anupam and Ashneer would have taught you very different words. I don't know why. I feel like
there is tehzeeb and doglapan.
Anupam seems like the father of you guys, like he's like the bache, एक second. जब
यार अमन मुझे बात करने दो यार.
But आज अमन ने अमन आज तूने perfect बोला show में. You guys missed it. Sometimes we wouldn't know whether he's giving advice or he's asking a question. So after he was done, that happened to me so many times. After he was done, I would also ask a question, and he's like, "अरे मुझे मेरा जवाब नहीं दिया." And we would think he's giving gyan, but it was actually a question, and we're like, "Oh, we didn't hear it in your tone that the question.
So there was on Namita's left, she used to learn aap, and his side too.
Yeah.
Both.
I used to take notes of even, by the way, besides the value